What do agonizing leg cramps at 2 in the morning, fingernails that peel and flake like old paint, and a strange buzzing feeling around your mouth all have in common? You might write them off as just random, disconnected annoyances you have to live with. But what if I told you they are actually urgent messages from your body, screaming in all caps about one single critical deficiency? If you ignore these signals, the consequences can be severe. The next surprise could be a cracked rib from something as simple as a sneeze. In the next 8 minutes, we are going to cut through all the noise and confusion to give you 5 clear-cut warning signs that your body is running dangerously low on calcium. And you must stick around to the end because I'm sharing the exact grocery list and a simple, delicious smoothie recipe that starts rebuilding your body's essential calcium stores tonight. Sign number 1, nighttime muscle cramps and spasms. Picture this, you're finally drifting off into a deep, peaceful sleep and bam, your calf muscle seizes up. It's a knot so tight it feels like a rock, a pain so sharp it jolts you wide awake. That is so much more than just a cramp. Here's why it happens. Think of your muscles as being controlled by on and off switches. Contraction is the on switch and relaxation is the off switch. Calcium is the crucial mineral that tells your muscles to relax after they contract. It's what flips the switch to off. When your calcium levels are low, that relax signal never arrives. Your muscles get stuck in the on position, leading to those excruciating involuntary spasms. If you're getting these Charlie horse cramps more than once or twice a week, in your calves, the arches of your feet, or even your hamstrings, it's a major red flag that you need to examine your mineral intake. Sign number 2, numbness and tingling around the mouth or fingers. Do you remember that fuzzy, pins and needles sensation you get after a dentist appointment as the anesthetic wears off? Now imagine getting that exact feeling, but with no dental work and no explanation. Low calcium or hypocalcemia can make your entire nervous system extra sensitive and jumpy. Think of your nerves as finely tuned electrical wires. Calcium helps regulate their firing. Without enough, those wires start to fray and misfire, sending out random scrambled signals. This can show up as tingling or numbness in your fingertips, your toes, and most distinctively, around your lips. If you're experiencing a random buzzy feeling while sitting at your desk at 3 p.m., or a strange numbness while watching TV, it is very likely a sign from your body that it's desperate for more calcium. Sign number 3, brittle, slow-growing nails. Take a look at your fingernails. Are they strong and smooth, or do they seem to chip and break if you just look at them wrong? Maybe you notice little white flecks all over your keyboard by the end of the day from constant peeling and flaking. Calcium is the essential building block that hardens and fortifies keratin, the protein that makes up your nails. Without an adequate supply, the entire nail structure becomes weak, fragile, and starts to delaminate and crumble. Your nails may grow much slower than they used to, and they might have ridges or split ends. If your nail file has been working overtime and you can't seem to grow your nails past your fingertips, it's a huge clue that the problem isn't external. You need to nourish your nails from the inside out. Okay, we've just covered muscle cramps, strange tingling, and brittle nails. Maybe 1 or 2 of those sounded uncomfortably familiar. But these next 2 signs are the ones people tend to ignore the most, and they are by far the most dangerous. These are the quiet whispers from your bones just before they start to scream in pain. You're halfway through, so don't go anywhere. These next signs could be the missing piece of your health puzzle. And remember, right after this, I'm going to give you that super simple grocery list and my go-to calcium-packed smoothie recipe. It's a delicious plan to help fix all these issues starting tonight. You really don't want to miss it. Sign number 4, persistent bone pain or aches in adults. When we're kids, we get growing pains, but as adults, we get I should have eaten my vegetables pains. This isn't the kind of muscle soreness you get after a tough workout. This is a dull, persistent ache deep inside your bones, a throb in your shins, your hips, or your lower back that just doesn't seem to go away. Your body is incredibly smart. It needs to maintain a constant level of calcium in your blood to keep your heart beating and your nerves firing. If you're not getting enough from your diet, your body will pull calcium directly from its reserves, your skeleton. This process is your body quietly draining its structural savings account to pay for daily expenses. Ignoring this deep, aching whisper is like ignoring your bank's low balance alerts. The next sound you hear could be a crack from a minor fall or even a cough. Sign number 5, teeth that suddenly chip or feel loose. You're eating a handful of almonds, something you've done 1,000 times before, and ping, you feel a tiny piece of your molar break off. Or maybe you notice when you floss that a tooth feels a little wiggly in its socket. This is not a coincidence. Your teeth and your jawbone hold a massive amount of your body's total calcium. Just like with the rest of your skeleton, when your body is running low on calcium, it will steal it from your mouth to use for more critical functions elsewhere. This leaching process weakens the enamel and the underlying jawbone. Tiny cracks, new gaps appearing between your gums and teeth, or teeth that feel even slightly loose are all serious red flags that your calcium reserves are in deep trouble. What to do? Today, first things first, don't guess, get tested. Schedule an appointment and ask your doctor for a blood panel that checks your serum calcium, vitamin D, and PTH levels. These 3 numbers together will tell you the real story of what's happening inside your body. In the meantime, you can start making powerful changes today, and your first stop should be the grocery store, not the supplement aisle. Here are some easy cures to add to your grocery list. Leafy greens. These are true heroes. Just 2 cups of cooked collard greens pack a massive 360 milligrams of calcium. Kale and spinach are great too. Canned fish. Don't be afraid of sardines and salmon, especially the ones canned with the bones. Those tiny, soft bones are pure, absorbable calcium. Mashing them up makes them unnoticeable. Nuts, seeds, and fortified milks. Almonds are a good source, but tahini, a paste made from sesame seeds, is a calcium superstar. Also, look for fortified plant milks like soy, oat, or almond milk. Pair with vitamin D and magnesium. Calcium is not a solo artist. It needs friends to work properly. Get some sensible sun exposure or consider a vitamin D supplement, as D is the key that unlocks the door for calcium to get into your bones. Magnesium, found in pumpkin seeds and spinach, is just as crucial. It helps direct the calcium to your bones and keeps it out of your arteries where it could cause problems. And now, for the simple and delicious recipe you've been waiting for. Calcium Builder Tahini Banana Smoothie. This is the perfect way to start your day, rebuild your reserves, and it honestly tastes like a healthy milkshake. Ingredients: 1 frozen banana for creaminess and potassium, 1 big tablespoon of tahini, which is loaded with plant-based calcium, 1 cup of fortified almond, soy, or oat milk. Optional, a large handful of spinach. I promise you won't taste it. Instructions: combine all ingredients in your blender. Blend on high until it's perfectly smooth and creamy. Pour it into a glass and enjoy immediately. Finally, while you're adding these good things in, start cutting back on the calcium thieves, soda and excessive caffeine. The phosphoric acid in dark sodas is particularly damaging, as it can interfere with calcium absorption and pull minerals right out of your body. So let's recap. Those 5 signs we talked about, the midnight leg cramps, the mystery tingling, the flaky nails, the deep bone aches, and teeth that are suddenly giving up, they are not random. They are your body's way of knocking politely, asking for what it needs before the door slams shut on your health. You don't have to overhaul your entire life overnight. Just pick one thing to do today. Maybe that's swapping your afternoon soda for a glass of fortified milk, or blending up that delicious tahini banana smoothie for breakfast tomorrow. That one small step is a huge win. And hey, if this video helped you connect the dots on something you've been experiencing, please share it with a friend, because strong bones and a vibrant, healthy body start with the very next bite you take.